All you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Well, as promised, we have a large US 1 cent and a small US 1 cent, or a large penny, small penny of the United States variety. And here's they are. and somebody told me the picture looks like Mickey Mouse Club or something with the round thing in the ears, but that's not my intent. So this is a course up here on the left is a 1951 Denver Mint U.S. penny, and when we turn it over, you'll see it's one of the wheat ears of wheat on the reverse. And this is a 1951 Philadelphia, and there's no mint mark for Philadelphia in 1951. And then this one in the middle. This is an interesting coin. It is the 1851, and if I can get that, you can kind of see how the one comes down. Now it makes a little bit of sense if you ever get one of these coins to look up how they do the numbers, and that's how you can kind of tell this is not any other number besides a one, because this is how they did the ones then. And this is probably not a counterfeit coin the way that the 18 and the 51 stick up. Many of the coins that have been authenticated that I've seen actually don't go straight across. They do kind of loop like this. However, somebody took this coin and cleaned it. So the reason that I have it and the reason I can touch it is because it's not hugely valuable. It's worth $5 or less. It's an 1851 Liberty Head braided hair 1 cent coin. And you can see it says Liberty here. She has the braided hair here. Just really nice the way the hair comes down. This is a Christian Gobrecht engraving, and this coin originally came out in 1839 and was minted through 1857. This is a bronze coin. It weighs 10.89 grams. So this coin here weighs about 3 pennies worth, three of the modern or more modern pennies worth. And if we look at it, we see that it kind of has some wear on it. It is smooth on the edge. If we look at the back, we can see that it kind of lumps up a little bit. And I don't know if you can see that, if there's a way we can show you. But so this is a damaged coin. It kind of punches up in the middle, and it kind of goes down in the middle here. And even so, it still would be worth some money, except that when you look at this under the microscope, you realize that somebody cleaned it. And they cleaned it with some kind of caustic fluid and took a lot of the coating right off it. And when they did that, they ruined it. So when I bought this from a coin dealer, he said, look, I'm not going to represent to you that this coin is worth anything. This is a damaged coin, and it has been cleaned, and it only goes in as a filler in your book because of what somebody did to it. So this coin probably would have been worth closer to $20, except somebody got it and said, we're going to make it look better, and they cleaned it up, and that was a problem. So here she is, Liberty. There's 13 stars going around the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And on the back, we see this version of the US 1 cent that only came out again from 1839 to 1857. It says United States of America on the outside, 1 cent here, and this kind of laurel wreath which surrounds the 1 cent. If you get this in good condition, you can kind of see the denticles coming around or the gears around the outside, and it is a very, very pretty coin. And as I said, it's a heavy coin. It weighs 3 of these. This is the 1951, 100 years later, and you see it is the wheat cent. And these coins, the 1951 coin, they were made from 1909 until 1958. So that was the Denver, and this is the Philadelphia. And of course, in 1951, Philadelphia did not put a mint mark on. It says, "In God we trust" at the top, Liberty behind Abraham Lincoln, has a smooth edge. And this coin is also um, a bronze coin, but they're both mostly copper. This is the Victor David Brenner engraving, and we may be able to see that, we may not. There is a VDB down in here, and you can kind of see little bumps there, and that's where the VDB would be. And he did the front and the back of this coin. The 1951 coin is not very rare. They made between Philadelphia and Denver, they made 900 million of them, and then they made 136 million at the San Francisco Mint. If you find an S version of this coin, that's because the San Francisco Mint in 1951 made regular circulation coins, so it's not going to be very valuable. There are some proof versions, but the S on this coin simply says San Francisco Mint. It doesn't mean anything other than that. So don't think you got a great deal if you get the 1951S. It's just a regular mint issue, and they made 136 million of them at San Francisco. And this is not it. So what should you do if you get a coin like this and you find it in the ground or whatever? Never clean it yourself. You want to take it to a coin dealer, take it to a coin dealer. I will say that if you look at PCGS and NGC, they actually have videos that you can look at, and they talk about how when they get one of these coins frequently, they don't even grade it at all, because once it's been cleaned and there's some kind of caustic solution is used, they don't value them. So don't clean it unless you're an expert, and even if you are an expert, I say probably better don't clean it. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We just have a bunch of these 1951s. When I was looking through them, I mean, we probably have 40 or 50 of them because they're so prevalent. When you make over 1 million of these coins, you're going to have a lot of them left over that stay through. And you can still find these in your change sometimes. The 1951Ds, the 1951Ps. You don't find as many 1951Ss, and that's because people, when they see them, think that they're more valuable than they are, and they keep them. So we just got a couple more, and that is the end of video 6 of our large cent, small cent collection of 1851 and 1951 United States 1 cent coins.